Hello and welcome everyone, this is Blackadder at Blackadder's Place and welcome you to today's stream. It's gonna be after a few weeks yet again with Kingdom Come Deliverance, continuing our story in the game. And well, since we are finally having some quite good gear and are getting a high level in there, we don't really have to be worried about bandits that significantly. Still have to be careful, but we are capable of actually taking them on with a bit of strategy, especially kinda imitating the Mongol raiders from the East Asian steppes, or rather Middle Asian steppes, with horseback riding and shooting arrows into the ground mainly, but sometimes I also hit one of the opponents. But anyway, yep, that's basically a quite nice advancement in the game, as it's gonna be meaning a bit more loot I'm expecting, and we can be a bit more, well, adventurous in our travels across the land. So I guess let's just continue the game. What is actually the last save that we're having? A bird in the hand, that's okay. Do we actually want to go there, or do we want to go into bird in the hand? Because I'm thinking that this one is actually after sleeping. Oh yeah, I kinda guess let's go with this one. This one is gonna be where we actually left, so yeah. Oh well, let's just go continue. Alright, so there we are. We are, yeah, exactly after sleep. And what is gonna be actually the order of business for us? This is should be some kind of... Actually midday. Yeah, we were going long into the night. Until right now remembering the reason for that, but that was what we actually did. So we might go outside. And we should be quite fine and set up. I don't think that I remember to actually put anything in our... Oh yeah, this right now reminds me, looking at the ear, that actually at the church in Rataye, you should be picking up something that we didn't pick up. And I'm thinking it's one of the bandits' ears, because I didn't pick up one of those, so maybe it's some kind of quest item for a bit later. We apparently do have all 3 bird traps, so we can return that. We can return that to Rataye as well, to the huntsman, and otherwise... The crown, that's into Tamberg. A lot of money still for us. Yeah, that's something that I actually wanted to do. To deposit the 1k that I'm still thinking I actually got in mistake somehow. I'm not entirely certain if it's really true, but I think it is. And question is if we can actually put some money in there. Yes, we can. Oh. Okay. It's gonna be a bit difficult, it seems. I'm not entirely certain what was the, or rather the correct amount that I was given above, but I think if it was something around 1,000, so let's just put 1,000 into our stash, so that we don't basically use it, and well, kinda if we are in some kind of difficult situation, we might use it a bit later, but right about now, let's play as if we didn't have it. And we are at Sazawa, so what we're actually doing in Sazawa? I don't know. I actually don't know. How are we with nourishment? Oh, we are actually quite hungry. So do we have something that is going bad, like some kind of bread or whatnot? That you would need to actually... put out of this world finally. So far it doesn't seem so. On our horsey we are having everything basically gone, besides a few dried things that are actually very good. Very good for traveling. So just buy some good breakfast.
How much longer must I wait?
Coming.
Come on. Alright, so something rather nutritious and also maybe something to take with us when we are here, because I'm kinda having a thought that we're actually gonna be traveling a bit, because I don't think that we are having all that many quests right now. I think we might be doing a bit of adventuring in this session. Okay, so for breakfast, I don't really want anything all that bad or rather hard, but it's already kinda lunchy, but still, breakfast for us, so I'm kinda guessing let's go for a few pretzels. They are having how much? 6. Okay, let's buy about 2. That's gonna be 62, 68. And a bit later, you're gonna be getting something to eat as well, something smaller. Okay. So let's just buy 2 pretzels at this point, and let's buy already at least 1 bread with us. In case you are actually gonna be eaten out.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Alright, so
6, how about like 5,
What
4,
about
5,
this?
5, could be good.
calm now. Just a little more and we have a deal.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted.
Well, that's a decent price.
Thank you. You had the door open, so right about now, let's just eat the pretzels. There we go. And it's time to check what we are gonna be doing next. The entrance to the mine shaft, yes, so that's basically continue the main quest which you can do, but I kinda holding on that, as I would like to do some side quests before. Yeah, this is what I was talking about, the quest item that I apparently didn't pick up. Next to godliness. Don't want to do that, scavenger not really, but in the hand we have already that done, so it's just basically to give it back. Tricks of the trade. Oh, that's why I'm actually in Sazava. Yeah, because I need to talk to one of the blacksmith here in Sazava. Okay, so that we can do. That we can do. Actual service is also done. That's when we are gonna be having a way across Talmberg. Maybe one day. Because I was thinking I might be actually doing this and like role-playing a bit more than the game is actually allowing me to do. Because I wasn't happy with how the quest was designed. So I'll be doing something more. This probably not. Good thief, not really. Skins. We actually do have this deer skin because we found it with some bandits. So we can actually turn that in. So where is it from? Oh, here. From Talmberg. So basically 2 quests in Talmberg. Beggar's Feast, that's always gonna be a problem, I'm thinking. And the Queen of the Shebaya. We already know that few of them will be able to sell, or rather willing to sell. But quite a few more are actually not willing to sell, so we'll have to steal. We would have to steal. In which case, not interested. Okay, so as you can see, not really all that many quests here. So I'll just pick up pebbles from the stables, right? Yes, there he is. This is the horse, of course. This one in the middle. From the brave Sir Ulrich, who went into the fight, kinda similar to Don Quixote. Alright, so right now we need to go into the city. And the singing blacksmith, that's the one right here that we are looking at on the dot. Okay, so that should be the one, right? Yes, that's him. Exactly. I already noticed that he was singing quite a bit before, but it seems like that he's really singing just like one does when working. Let's just basically talk to him.
Good health, dear.
Okay, so right now I need to actually read the quest again, because I already forgot how it was going. And I would like to actually proceed properly with actually the dialogue options. There's talk that the Sasau blacksmith uses magic charms when tempering steel and his counterpart in Ledečko. Would like to know if there's any truth in it. I'll have to be very cautious by getting any information from the Sasau blacksmith. By all accounts, he's a grouchy bastard who doesn't like anyone poking their nose into his... Really? Really? I actually thought that he is one of the, like, pretty good guys and kind of nice guys from when I was actually talking with him quite a bit before. That's a weird information by the devs here. Yeah, Prowler. This game definitely doesn't go a long way towards using stronger terms. I'm kinda not inclined to believe this. And this wasn't actually given to me during the text options, so I'm just gonna be proceeding to talk to him right off. If I'm gonna screw the quest, then I'm gonna screw the quest. Now let's try a bit around way. That he's a good blacksmith and maybe he's gonna be letting something on.
That metal you've tempered never breaks.
Ah, nothing but old wives' tales. Of course some of my pieces are broken, but only ever here, at the smithy.
No one's ever returned anything for you to rework, though, have they?
Not that I recall, but I can't remember everything.
Oh yeah. That's definitely viable, since Henry is the blacksmith's son.
Father was a blacksmith all my life. He always stoked up the furnace till it roared gently, and you could smell the heated iron. Then he plunged it into the water, and that was that.
Fine words, and no mistake. I do it a little differently. I heat until the metal is 2-3 shades short of bright yellow. I ease up on the bellows, and after a Lord's Prayer and a Hail Mary, off it goes into the water.
Okay.
It's strange to think that I'll never help him out with it again. Our forge will stay burned out forever, unless I go back to the trade myself.
It would be a shame not to, lad. Working iron is a worthwhile thing. Godly. It makes life easier for folk. And, let's be honest, you can make a decent living doing it.
Okay, so of course there's absolutely no sorcery. He just basically uses a bit different way how to do it. But I'm not going to be telling on him, because that's basically trade secret, more or less. So like industrial espionage here, or rather espionage, that's how it's called in English. So yeah, I'm not gonna be really letting on him, or rather letting him out, because that's kind of really sucky, especially considering that I'm from the trade, so I should be like sympathetic, I'm guessing.
And is that all? There's nothing else you do with it?
Just making sure
Well,
here.
it depends. I heat it up again after that, but not so it starts to glow. I just hold it like this at the edge of the furnace for a while, and then quench it again.
You quench twice?
Yes,
Okay.
although there's less quenching needed the second time, it doesn't get quite so hot.
And how does that help?
I don't rightly know. I found out about it by chance. I got caught short, needed to piss so bad, I left the leg resting by the furnace by mistake.
Okay.
That's when I found out if you quench
Best
twice,
ideas happen
it
that
doesn't
way.
break as easily. No idea why, but I've tried it enough times to know it works.
Okay. Yeah, right about now when we basically know everything, we can already ask him, I'm guessing.
I've heard it said that you're a warlock.
What? Why the fuck would they say that?
They say when you temper steel, you chant spells, and then nothing of yours ever breaks.
Spells? That's a good one. It's no spell, just a rhyme to tie
Yeah,
myself
definitely
while all the steel heads
didn't
drop.
sound like any kind of spell. Definitely didn't. Yeah, actually a lot of the dialogues are quite fun. And actually the dialogues in the game, what is the hallmark of them? They're actually really close to how you would imagine that the people could actually really talk. This is really the game. This game is having the closest dialogues to reality as you can get. Basically in other RPGs and other games, you can basically tell that they are like when you are writing a book or reading a book. so it's not really that realistic, but here they really did put some effort in there. So is there like something more here about the
I'd like
tempting?
to ask you about the tempering
Probably
process.
not.
And I'd say I've nothing much to tell you. You just need an eye for it and a furnace.
Let's stop talking about tempering.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so I guess that's about it. You might right now want to actually listen to him, because that seems to be like a bit of a side quest in here. Or did we already get that? Okay. Let's try to listen to him. Oh, yeah, just stuck here. Bit of a misaligned texture in there. So am I gonna be singing now, or have I kinda missed you? Because there was a sub-quest, basically where I should be listening to him, but it already went away when I talked to him. So I'm having a feeling that maybe it could be like already completed, though looking at this text, doesn't seem so too much. This is side quest. Is there like some kind of more information here? I cannot actually go back, it seems like what part is done and what isn't. Yeah, well, who knows? I'm gonna be staying here for a bit, trying to listen at the sea. Maybe there's some kind of more information to that. At least we're gonna learn a bit more about blacksmithing in the process. It almost seems like that actually his singing is gone right now, since you have advanced in the quest. Because I'm really, if I remember correctly, he would be already singing at this point. So I just wait for him to go back to the anvil. And when he does, without singing, yeah, I'm just gonna assume that he already kinda know the words, even though we don't. I don't really think it's gonna matter, because, well, as we have established, he's not really any kind of warlock. Okay. Yeah, nothing. So basically, when you get further in the quest, he's gonna be stopping with that. But anyway, that's about it, I'm thinking here. I don't think I need to bother anybody else about such nonsenses, of course. Since you have learned, it's just a normal metallurgic process, doing things a bit differently than the others. Getting better tempered steel. And... what next then? It almost seems like we are gonna be heading back to Hledečko and then into Rataje. Yeah, lost and found. I want to go to that. The bird in the hand as well. Yeah. I'm seriously looking at Hledečko. Okay. That means that we are here. We discovered Vraník. That was basically the end of the last session. We were scouting that out, and it seems like there's some kind of cult in there. A lot of skulls and chalices and whatever, some kind of rituals going on. It's probably gonna be quest a bit later, or maybe I need to go there at the correct time and the correct maybe even day, because I was there at night, the whole night, nothing happened. So we'll see, I guess. But anyway, right now we can go around to Hledečko, and we're gonna be coming on foot in case we actually discover some encounter. Alright, so we are gonna be coming through here, and there's a lot of undiscovered places in the middle. Kinda tempted to go there. Have a bit of a look. Well, I've already scouted the left part of the map because we're looking for the birdies here. Then if we finish with Rataya here, we might be actually trying to look into the forests a bit. And basically try to adventure, look out into the dark places. Because it really seems like that we are heading into having plenty of the side quests kinda done. In which case we'll have to make our own quests. Alright, so that means east. There. Should we be going straight east or not? I'm thinking basically straight east, so we should be coming up the top road rather. I'm kinda really looking forward to another playthrough. I'm really thinking that once I finish with this one, which is... well, I still don't know how far into it I am. I'm still thinking it could be like only a half. And still plenty more to go. I'm already about 70 hours of gameplay. I'm really thinking I'm really still far away from the end. But anyway, the next playthrough is gonna be hardcore. Most definitely, I'm looking forward to that. As that will be really quite another experience, though I kinda have to think about it as well a bit more, because I want to do a playthrough where I would be a whole lot more role-playing in a way that I would be basically picking up all the treasures, even if they are not mine, and I'm having like some kind of different thoughts about it in this playthrough. So I'm gonna have to think about it, because in the hardcore I would maybe like to play similarly to us now. To basically make it like hardcore. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to think about it a bit more. Because it's really quite a big investment, 100 plus hours. That's like weeks, months and such. There's apparently some people in there potentially. That seems like some kind of accident site. With a lot of boletuses here. So what are we gonna be getting? I'm actually thinking we might be getting good dinner tonight. Because we are quite low on nourishment, so you have to go for something big. In which case, I might actually want to pick up some mushrooms here. It's gonna be 1 to about 5 I'm gonna be picking up. Oh, did he actually pick up both? And did it register us too or not? Yes, it did. Yeah. Okay, so that's actually from what I remember. Here, I'm thinking... Holy Takobaro's saying, or rather telling me that once you are actually higher in the herbalism, you're gonna be collecting flowers and mushrooms and whatever from basically a larger area at once, basically speeding it up. So right now we should be at 5 already. Yeah, okay, so that's exactly what it is. Nice. Nice. And do we actually go for Lepiotas as well? We are having them here. Yeah. Let's make it a combination. 1, 2. Oh, and do we have a few more somewhere here? Not necessarily. So I'm kinda guessing you're gonna be picking them up somewhere else. Right, now let's go to investigate this spot. Oh yeah, it is an accident site. So question is there some kind of treasure chest hidden here? So far, I don't exactly see... Oh, there's a sack. And it's actually not labeled stolen. So I'm gonna be curious to actually look at that with some other accident sites and other sites. Because, of course, this almost always, or like pretty much always before, was basically labeled as stealing. So maybe they actually fixed it in the latest patch. That would be nice. Can see preservers, spirits, cracklings, some kind of popcorn, and cheap wine. Right. Yet again, not ours. I'm gonna be leaving it here. But good to know. No more mushrooms anywhere here, so Pebbles, come here. And let's move forward, and this is the farm, or mill rather, where they have the cumin that I want to actually set free a bit later. Rather a bit later sometime. But problem is, I'm definitely not gonna be able to do it during the day. Because of course, during the day, there are just a bit too many people around. I'm gonna have to be a bit sneaky around it, rather about it.
What is it? Hey, watch it! I'll remember.
Alright. Let's go it is then. I'm just right now looking around, and I'm having actually slight feeling that they changed the foliage and the grass. Like, I'm really having a feeling since I started today that there's a bit more of it than before. Not only here, but even in the previous locations. I have absolutely no idea if it's right or not, if it's some kind of just perception of mine, misperception maybe even. But I really have that feeling. I already noticed it when I basically launched the game, that it feels a bit different. So something had to have changed. But anyway, it's to the better, because the game feels fuller. And I'm right now where? Okay, so I need to go still east. Which means not west. I'll do the other way around. What? This wasn't here before. What's going on here? I'm just gonna scout around first before I fall for a trap. Because those things can be dangerous. I've discovered some woodcutter's camp here. Okay. But what the hell is with the chest in the middle of the road? Probably should be also coming to the quest giver in there later. Or maybe we could do it right now. Because we are having still plenty of time and we are probably not gonna be heading here that soon. I would be first looking around the forests near Rataya, I'm thinking. But what the hell is this supposed to be? I certainly don't remember this being here, and I've traveled here a few times already. Just looking for some kind of potential bandits hiding somewhere. No. And it's apparently even... Oh yeah, there it is. Let's have a look. And it's empty. Wow, of course. Of course it was an ambush. Of course it was an ambush. And he is having different here. Uh-huh. Oh!
Yeah.
Well, that was such an obvious ambush. And we were definitely correct. Okay, he is gone. Well, that went rather well, and I actually didn't miss a single time. What the hell is going on? That's the first one. I'm gonna be letting go this arm because yet again that's the same. That's the same, or rather, that I'm doing the whole time. I would so much like to bring him to justice. I'm not gonna be executing people like that. Having paid to be released, it's strange, so... Yeah.
If you think you can walk
That's
off
how
with
we do
that
it.
weapon, think again. Leave it right where it is and fuck off.
Legyen a szentségit.
That's probably a good conversation between us. He's having nice armor though. I actually probably hit him in some pretty good spots then. Since I really hit him 2 times. And he already surrendered. It also could be because I'm having like some kind of good, how to call it, charisma or whatever. Because I'm already basically being called knight by everybody. It's really giving me some kind of boost in things, and it almost seems like it's definitely true that also some basically weaker bandits already run away from me and don't even want to engage me. So I'm thinking it might be also part of that, why he started actually running away. But Pebbles, you are my quite true warhorse. It seems like he was actually just alone. Just gonna be seen if it's gonna be deploying him again. No. But it was an ambush. It was an ambush, so he did have the correct idea. Though I didn't really see where he actually came from. I'm thinking he came from somewhere from the bottom. But yeah, well... Maybe he just spawned, doesn't really matter. But fun! Fun and new thing. I like that. Okay, so we wanted to actually go to the quest giver to the top first, so let's just do that. And guys, you should probably be knowing that you had a bandit right next to you, laying traps. So, I hope you weren't complicit. Just gonna be trying to see with them. Because you never know. There are a few more of you to talk to. Oops. Not much going on here. Samopage Woods. Ah, interesting spot here again. And I'm actually on the wrong route. Alright, so I'll have to go somewhere a bit more north. But in the meantime, let's discover another spot of an accident. And it seems like they actually broken a lot of jugs here. I don't suppose any of them are actually serviceable. No, don't think so. I'm also gonna be looking around a bit. Because I would be really expecting that this could be pretty much a spot where at least one of them is gonna be somewhere hidden. Maybe in the brushes or whatever. Oh, there is a sec. And yeah, that's another sec right now at the accident site that is not labeled like robbing and stealing. So I'm definitely thinking this has been corrected, changed in the patch. And I appreciate that, definitely. Well, it's kinda making it easier with the morale questions a bit. Because it's not stealing, and you don't exactly know. If the game is telling you stealing, if it's gonna be considered stealing by the game as well. I'm kinda thinking that even if you were taken from that, it wouldn't be considered really stolen. So it was maybe just a bit of a bug, who knows. But Bard Potion, cheap wine, moonshine, and wine. That's a lot of drinks we don't really need. Okay, what did I notice there? Nothing. Nothing at all, and I should be also switching the sword, or rather the saber and the shield that I picked up from the Cuman from our horsey. So what did we actually pick up? Where do we have that? There. Wooden Cuman shield, that's probably gonna be quite crap. 115, 14 and 55. Okay, so defense 115. How is it with our shield? Oh, 133, yeah. No question whatsoever. But it's actually quite expensive, 130. It's good money. That's pretty good money indeed. And common saber, it's probably gonna be bad. And we even cannot use it. We don't have enough agility for that. 31, 42. Burger sword should be much better. Yes, it is. Alright, so it's another spot investigated, and right now we need to go basically due north. Yes, let's go back a bit. Or maybe just try to scale the mountains almost. There we go, that should be the road. Yes, it is. And we have increased in horsemanship, nice. So does that mean we got like some kind of new perk ability? Skills horsemanship, no, not yet. Okay, so there we go. We are at the spot that is supposed to be maybe some kind of quest giver. So let's just dismount and have a look. Random person here. Oh, that's a herbalist. Alright. That's gonna be pretty much alchemical bench, yes. A herbalist Kunhuta. That's a good name. Especially in Czech. Kunhuta. It's really kinda random, but who knows? She seems kinda forlorn, so maybe she needs some kind of help.
As it happens, there is. Bohemia, a widow from Ledechko, requested my services. But it's a long way on foot. And me with my back in such dreadful pain.
Do you see this? This is just some kind of divine providence. He apparently is needing to deliver something to Ledechko, and so do they. So as it goes, you're gonna be heading there.
She's a rich widow, inherited a butcher shop. You know how folks like to gossip, especially about anyone who's better off than them. Do you know anything at all about exorcisms?
Exorcisms.
Oh well, that could be fun.
You know, banishing ghosts, smudging, spells.
Sounds like just a job for me. that sounds kind of fun. You know, banishing ghosts, smudging spells. That's not exactly what I would be good at. But I'm also kinda not inclined to decline. I'll be liking to know a bit more about that. Kinda sad that maybe if we actually decline it right now, this isn't a job for me. It's gonna be like making it impossible for the rest of the game. Let's see. That sounds fun.
More than a day's work for me.
It's not a task to be undertaken lightly. This is a real ghost. The spirit of a dead man who hasn't found peace. In order to banish him from the world of the living, you'll need to do a few things.
Slit a black cock's neck on a poor soul's grave?
What a despicable thought! No. Do you know what smudging is?
No.
You'll need 10 poppies and some flowers from the deceased grave.
Ah.
Once you have all that, bring it to the house that's being haunted. Light it on fire, and the smoke will purge the place of any unwanted spirits.
10 poppies, that almost sounds like some kind of opium den remedy. Everybody's gonna be so stoned. I won't be knowing what's going on. It might be having some implications as to how are we actually taken seriously. I'm having a feeling about that, looking at how it's actually framed. The answer sounds fun, I'll help you. It's really good. But that kind of actually fits how I'm actually thinking about it, as some kind of fun diversion nonsense rather than anything serious. So yeah, that sounds really kinda insane, so let's just do it
Sounds
for
like
fun.
I'll help you.
It's no game. It's a very serious matter. Drahomira was terrified, and these aren't forces to be meddled with lightly.
Fine, fine. Is there anything else I should know?
That's a question for Drahomira. You'll
Maybe
find
we're gonna
her
be
at
able
her
to resolve it
cottage
in some
on
kind of
the
normal
very
manner.
edge of Ledechko. God be with you.
Alright, there we go. There was somebody actually walking around here. Collect 10 poppies, talk to Drahomira. Yes. That should be just normally fair. Yeah, how did you actually get here? Probably didn't even want to go this way. I'm thinking he wanted to actually go around and took a shortcut. Okay, seems like the AI at work. And she's having, oh well, nice mushrooms growing right next to her. Okay, it's her house. Let's not actually crash her roof. And is that like it, or?
God be with you, Henry.
Yeah, with you too. And you have like some kind of more training. You're probably gonna be training herbalism. You don't exactly need that.
God bless.
But I guess let's do that. Restless spirit. The herb woman asked me to help Drahomira, the butcher woman from Ledechko, who is at her wit's end. She claims the ghost of her dead neighbor has been haunting her at night and she can't get a wink of sleep. Yeah, one of the ingredients for the incense is poppy. I need to find at least 10 of them. The herbalist has given me some advice on dealing with the restless spirit, but first I should have a word with Drahomira. Right. Alright. So we are already getting kinda later in the day. Top side and then just basically down to Ledechko. This was this road, right? Yeah, I'm not really good at remembering what I just saw. My short-term memory and longer-term memory are kinda sucky in all the important things. Ooh, there's the road. Straight a bit too far. Right, so here we are in Ledechko. So what kind of edge is she actually at? Butcher shop. It's actually here, right here. Okay, so we may be able to talk to her right quick and right prompt. Because this is the butcher's shop right here. And that seems like Drahomira. And that's kind of funny that she actually looks that way. Because this is looking like Drahomira from basically Czech history. Basically before 1000 AD. Drahomira was quite an important person in our history. And she was depicted basically this way. So, yeah. All kind of fitting together. And I'm kind of thinking this was also in the mind, or rather on the mind of the developers when they were designing her. So what did I actually want to do here? Alright. Right.
The herbalist Kunhuta sent me. I'm here because of the ghost.
You don't look like you know a thing about ghosts. Why didn't she come herself? Why did she send someone so young instead? Do you know anything at all about exorcisms?
Well, not really. I can intimidate her apparently while having plenty of armor on me, so everybody's gonna be getting intimidated by me. So, do I know something about it? I don't. Let's be honest here.
Kunhuta's back hurts, so she sent me. I don't really understand any of this, but I'll do everything I can.
God in heaven. I could have just done it myself.
Yeah, could have. Definitely could have. No question about that.
What exactly's been going on?
It happens at night. Every night now an apparition comes to me and I can't.
I have a bit of a feeling it's gonna be actually somebody trying to make her die and overtake her shop. So I'm gonna be looking if there's some kind of competition in town, another butcher. I'm thinking actually there might be. Not entirely certain, but I'm thinking there might be somebody like that. So it's gonna be looking like we're gonna have to stay up at night to look at that. What's actually going to happen? An apparition comes to me and I can't get a wink of sleep. I can't take it anymore.
Whose ghost is it?
His name was Alois and he had a farm not far from
Alois,
Ledechko. A few years ago, his farmhouse burned down with him in it.
I've heard that people who die such horrible deaths seldom rest in peace.
Okay. Right now I need to actually read it again, because I will probably have to visit that.
His name was Alois and he had a farm
not far from Ledechko.
A few years ago, his farmhouse burned down with him in it.
Okay.
I've heard that people who die such horrible deaths seldom rest in peace.
There was also some kind of mention that we need some flour from his grave, so he's probably gonna be buried there. Yeah, you're already gonna be asking about that as well.
Why do you think he chose you of all people?
How am I supposed to know? Maybe because we're neighbours. We grew up together as children.
I suppose that makes sense. Where is Alois buried? For the exorcism, I'll need flowers from his grave.
He's laid to rest in the Sasau cemetery by the wall.
That's far
His
away.
grave is a bit overgrown with vines. I've been there a few times for a visit. The first day he appeared, I prayed at his grave, but he came again just the same.
I know everything I need to know.
Then for God's sake, perform the ritual as soon as possible. Goodbye.
Yeah, so thanks for the info. Who's that guy? Let's investigate a bit.
What do you need?
Okay, he doesn't have anything else. Really having a strong sense it's gonna be somebody messing up with her. So we will have to really stay up late and have a look what's going on. But in the meantime we can basically turn in the quest. Turn in one of the quests. Right now, is there another butcher or anything here? No, so I did not remember that correctly. But here we go to the blacksmith. We need to go south. And when we're gonna be at him, we can already sell him a few things, of course. Like the sword and the shield that we found. Or found. Gotten from the ambushing cumin. That's this guy.
Good health to you.
Well, I kinda like to avoid telling him actually directly. But maybe there's gonna be option
Master
like
Blacksmith,
that.
I think I know how the
Basically, it's not magic, it's normal.
And what have you found out? Don't keep me on tenterhooks. Out with it.
Not good. Not good, I don't want to do this. Ow. I don't want to basically give away his trade secret. I'm at this point thinking I might not be finishing this quest then. Or I'm just gonna tell him that it's the magic and let him believe the nonsense. Which is not really that nice either. I would really like the option of telling him it's not magic, it's a different way how to basically work the steel, but I'm not gonna be telling you which one. Because it's a trade secret and just would be screwing him over, of course. Come on, give me the third option. Give me the third option, game. Yeah. Well, let's try to see where this leads.
That chant of his is a sort of nursery rhyme.
He was interested in that,
uses
so
it
I'm
to
gonna
time
tell
his
him
eating and quenching.
that it's basically nothing.
Well, there we are. I thought those rumours about casting spells were a load of nonsense. And do you recall this little rhyme of his?
Maybe, but that's not all. He heats the
Oh no!
Twice? Why would he do
Come
that?
on, Henry,
So
don't
ask
be
him that.
stupid.
But the second time it didn't hiss, although he heated it. And that rhyme of his, it went something like this.
Oh. Oh, and we're screwed. Because I don't remember that at all. At all, because he stopped singing, as you could have seen. So, wow. Oh. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that right, I'm thinking. That would be lottery. Okay. Maybe it's in the order here. Maybe it's not scrambled. Let's try to stay basically in order.
My breath is short, my feet are sore. I'd buy a horse, but I am poor.
Yes, that would be about it.
The sun may burn, the sun may shine, but you'll not wither, darling mine.
And 7.
The sun is high, the breath is short, the road is long, it seems to me. He drowned the fish and broke its neck, threw it down upon the deck.
Oh, he's
Fry
intently
your
listening.
Fish, the fish head's best, fishy thighs and fishy breast.
And 4 and 5.
The fish, it swims across the lake. If it swims too
I don't think that he
fast,
actually was singing
it's
all
netball
of
break.
that. So that
was-
has to be like...
What? 8?
Kuttenberg is far, far away. Kuttenberg is far, here I'll stay.
And 2 and 3.
So how do we like continue in here? This is kind of strange. Then he heated it again, and that's all of it. I don't know how it went after that. Sunsets out. Let's just continue with the
Sun
rest.
sets out across
Why
the
not?
skies. He
At this
loses
point, it
his
just
way
doesn't
to
matter. I'm just
forge
telling
his
him
lines.
nonsense.
That sounds like the start of something.
The sun he hides behind a cloud. His heat goes cold and his fire goes out.
And
This
that's how
this
the second
sounds
part
like
begins, is it?
this actually sounds like what I heard him sing. Actually,
I don't know how it goes on.
What do you mean you don't know?
It was long and I forgot some of it.
So go right back there and pay attention this time. Because Lord be with you.
Oh no. Oh, we already told him what he shouldn't
Be a
have.
bit more careful.
So we failed this. No wonder. Because he stopped singing, damn it. So how the hell are we supposed to know? But we're gonna have to redo this apparently. For the fun of it. And now I really don't want to tell him how it goes. But he already kinda spilled the beans a bit in there. Let's try to listen to him again when we get to Sazawa. You're gonna have to go to Sazawa again anyway, because of the grave of the dead guy. Oh, I wanted to sell. Damn it. I wanted to sell the saber. And the human shield. Yeah, keep it down, doggo. No, I don't remember. So what can we actually sell? Come on, saber. We can. And the shield as well. Good.
Can we do something about the price?
Alright, so.
Okay, give me all your monies. So I'm gonna be coming to all the way 88, and I'm thinking about 82 is gonna
Since
be
it's
solid
you.
price.
That sounds pretty interesting. A little less and I'll be satisfied.
I said 82.
Aye, that would do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And are we gonna be coming all the way back to Rataya? Well, the time is... Cam is kinda nigh, but... we might be able to manage and go back and either get back in time to actually do something about the ghost. So right now we need to go due south.
Yeah.
Let's go a bit faster. Southwest, that sounds wrong. Southeast should be better, yes. This view, this reminds me basically of more or less my childhood. Because I spent basically all my vacations, or when I was at school, and such, at the countryside with my grandma. And also at basically our cottage that is situated right next to a very old Gothic castle from the 14th century. And there are places where you can basically look from some kind of outlook like here atop the hill and looking right on the castle, which is much more majestic than actually this one is. It's called Kost Castle. I'm gonna be able to find it, and I'm actually thinking I'm gonna be using some photographs of that as my background for the stream. Because it's really nice castle. And overall, it could be kinda nice content. As it wouldn't be really just a picture, but a realistic photography. Okay, so we need to go still a bit more right now east. Just traveling through someone's backyard. Oh, getting stuck on the fence here. Who the hell are you? Who the hell are you? You're having a sword, so you're probably somebody important, but I don't recognize you. It seems like some kind of huntsman or forester. Oh, it's actually the tailor.
What the hell are you?
Alright. And where is he going? Because the bathhouses are right here. He already passed them. Well, maybe he lives somewhere here to the bottom, but it would be weird. I would be expecting he actually lives in his shop. As it usually went back then. Who are you? What's wrong with you?
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Doesn't seem so. Maybe he's gonna be having some information. He seems to be completely random.
Terrible. It's horrible. I hear they skin people alive. And what they do to the women folk. Better take your own life than fall into their hands. Beasts they are. Animals.
Maybe not in the end, maybe it's really just a random encounter. This is actually something that I really like about the game. Oh, hello, Sir Hanush. That you basically see absolutely random occurrences like here. And they just don't mean anything, they really mean absolutely nothing. They're just basically part of the game, and there are a few more Lepiotas, but they are kinda next to this spot, so who knows who actually was spitting on them and maybe even pissing on them and whatever. So I'm not interested. Better not to know about such things. So, top to Huntsman, if you can actually still catch him. And then also getting dinner at the inn, I'm thinking. Yes, we are in a city, so of course you're gonna be getting some jittering. So are you like still out, or am I already too late? Damn, maybe just a bit too late. Yes, I am too late. That is unfortunate, considering how much I have to actually go back. Damn. I messed that up. But yeah, well, anyway, that just happened. I'm gonna be right now stopping at the inn for the dinner, exactly as I said. So we are needing how much food? Well, quite plenty. So, Ale Housemate, I'm gonna be right now giving you the mushrooms, and I'm gonna be also picking up something from you. So, sell all of those. And Lepiodas as well. And buying from you. Lentil mash or soup, what's better? 8 and a 9. I usually have in soup. So let's just try the mash this time around. It's gonna be 9. That's 67, so something quite solid. Like roast chicken or roast duck. Let's have in more. Roast duck is 26. We might be actually getting the duck here. 26 and 9 is 35. 93, so you're gonna be actually quite nicely full. Yeah. Roast duck it is.
Let's talk about the price.
Alright, so...
Okay, so you're gonna be paying how much? I would be kinda liking about 12, probably.
What about this?
12 or 12 and a half.
It'll take more than that to persuade me.
12 and a half is okay. I'm gonna
That's
be
a
happy
sum I
with
can
that
live with.
sum. Thank you. Let's sit. Oh no, sorry. Don't bother, horsey. No need for you here just now.
God be with you.
No, I don't need you. I want to sit down. To have our soup with our own mushrooms. Which are of course not gonna be shown here, but it doesn't matter. With the roast duck right after.
Mother of mercy, how can you walk around here at night without a light? It's forbidden.
Yes, sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Actually need to pick up my torch. As otherwise everybody's just gonna be unhappy with me, thinking I'm some kind of lowlife and thief and whatever. But she's also not having any kind of torch, and this one either. So... Why is everybody complaining about me and not about them? That's not fair. Oh, nice. He fit exactly. He fit exactly. And the presbytery. Alright, so we should be having the quest item that we somehow forgot. Which one? Lost and found. There we go. Oh, presbytery. So that's already down with the way here. But apparently not now. Apparently we can only do that during the day. So my little adventure into Rataye is turning to be quite a bit of failure, it seems. Unless it's like hidden here, for example. Which it is not. No, not this way. Henry, don't be stupid. So in other news, we're probably right now gonna be heading back to Ledečko to have a look who's actually haunting the lady. Lady Drahomira. Because that seems like the next order of business here. As this little visit was just a bit of a failure, unfortunately. You're gonna have to repeat that a bit later. Coming into Rataye at a bit better time of the day. Right now I don't exactly want to fast travel because we are already at night, so I'm thinking we would be quite likely to actually encounter some bandits. And right now I would be just liking to see them a bit better already when arriving, so that I could react to them slightly more wisely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so back to Ledečko we go. Through the night countryside with some nice constellations in the sky. Some real constellations in the sky. That's much more important to stress out. This sky is actually exactly how it would have looked like in the 15th century. Okay, more or less straight west. There is a person that seems to be a random wayfarer. Not any kind of bandit or anything of that ilk. And we are in Ledečko, right? Well, pretty much.
Yeah.
In which case, you should be whipping up the torch as well yet again. Okay, and she was somewhere here. Yes, right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna try to be a bit more inconspicuous. Leave the horsey where is some kind of good spot. It's not a bad spot overall. I just leave pebbles here. Millmaid Jane. Oh yeah, that's the one from the quest. And right now I will actually want to take a bit of a wide berth and approach the house from some kind of good spot where I could be coming in without the torch actually. Right. Just hope nobody's gonna be calling me a thief now. Because that could easily happen. Because I kinda want to sneak on them. Yes, this is the butcher's shop. And how's the time? Okay, already midnight almost, so that seems like good time to see if somebody is actually trying to like make stuff and life difficult for her. I see absolutely nothing. Can I actually freely go in? Yes, I can. Yes, I can freely go in. That is interesting. Okay. So this is her kitchen and living quarters, more or less. So where is she sleeping? There she is, right. And there, this is lockpick. Alright, so what are we gonna be doing here? I think I'm gonna be waiting outside. And trying to see if maybe somebody's really trying to sneak on her. Or just find some good spot. Oh, there's some kind of chest here, apparently. So, right now this is really a very wild guess. What might happen here? Really wild guess. Quite a bit of it. Restless spirit. Pick flowers, find Aloys's grave. It's not really part of this, apparently, so maybe it's gonna be just basically a moot point altogether. But, who knows? Coming to her every night. Right. I'm kinda having also a feeling that maybe it could be just triggering after we do the first part of the quest and it's not helping. That after that we could be tasked to basically lay in wait and see what's gonna happen. I'm gonna wait till basically midnight. Okay, let's just try to have a bit of a look around. Maybe somebody's trying to sneak in. Okay, nobody's here.
Hi. What's that?
Leave me be. I'm just trying to investigate here. Hmm. Let's go check up on her. She seems to be sleeping just fine, so maybe she doesn't need the help anymore. Like, wouldn't discount that possibility, but she probably will be still quite unrested next day. But so far I don't exactly see anything really bad going on. Which is slightly disappointing, because I'll be really expecting something might be at least trying to... that might be going on all around. Okay, don't see anything here. Hmm. Yeah, don't see anything. In which case, let's whip up our torch so that the guards are not unhappy about us. And what are you actually doing here?
Are you serious?
Two watchmen, bit too close to each other. A bit too close to each other, but there apparently really is not anything going on here. So, might just be getting triggered after we try and fail. In which case I might actually be trying to get a bit of a shut-eye, at least a few hours before we embark on the adventure of the next day then. Because yeah, there's nothing going on here. So where is the inn? Might also go back, but that's kind of a long way. The inn. Lodgings there.
What the hell?
Go south, more or less west there, exactly. Might even leave pebbles here. Question is if it's still open, because it's really kind of late. It might be already closed, which it apparently already is. Yes, so the inn is closed, which means that we actually need to head back to Rataya. Alright. So one last check around the house, in case we just basically weren't there at the correct time. But no, nothing going on here. Absolutely nothing. Well, let's head home. Which means more or less due south with a bit more to the east.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Get up there. The bloody sword.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly where we should be.
Yeah.
Getting stuck in the exactly same place as I was before, damn it. Oh, that might be difficult. No, luckily not. I almost was worried that I actually got myself stuck. And Pebbles as well. Though Pebbles could teleport outside, of course, through X. But yeah, well, it was a bit tricky. Okay, so let's leave you here, and we're gonna be heading back home. Into our bed. And let's see who's gonna be sleeping with us. If it's gonna be Theresa. Or maybe if it's actually gonna be Mr. Miller as the first time around. Which was kinda disconcerting. When I actually went to sleep, he wasn't there, and when I woke up, he was sleeping right next to me. And he is kinda a bit of a shady guy. But now, apparently it's gonna be Theresa this time around. Hey girl. In which case, sleep and safe. We're gonna be sleeping about 5 to 7. We're gonna be traveling a bit. So yes. 7, we also need to find out with the huntsman. Yeah, I kinda think that's a good starting point.